Hello and welcome to Patrick's Models and Transports, and we are here to welcome our latest acquisition in the collection. We zoom out. We have some special effects tonight. An autorail X3800 class by SNCF, nicknamed also known as Picasso. Which is Jouef product code 7625, Le Troyen, from a train set, which train set is actually formed by a motor car, a trailer car without the driver's cab, and the dummy motor car. It's a 3-car set. Of course, I've only got the motor car here, but if I got the trailer car, just the trailer car, so the 2-car setup might even be interesting, but this is good enough for what I'm running on my 2 relatively small and not very big layouts. And as you can see, I got carried away with the chalk tonight because I said, what could I write? Just this is my test board, and I've not got time to take the square meter layout out tonight because tomorrow I've got students and presents, so that will be going up tomorrow evening. Anyway, I wanted to show you this right away because I've been after one of these for a very long time, and a very convenient one popped up, so I've been selling other things on Vinted, so I justified the purchase. So it's a runner. I had to sort of convince it to go sort of before the video. I just wanted to make sure. So at the beginning, I tested it with a battery. As soon as I took it out of the parcel, and it did a sort of grunt, and so I knew it was a runner, it was working. Then I connected the Pico controller with various crocodile clips and things, applied it to the wheels upside down in the cradle, and slowly it started coming to life. And at the beginning it made some smoke as well, but it wasn't the smoke of a burnt out motor, it was the smoke of a dirty commutator. And I was very careful, I didn't insist too much. I tested it again as well, it stopped smoking. It has a bulb here at the front, one bulb here, so it's only illuminated here where there's the motor, which reflects reality, because here we'll have a look at the underneath now, and even in real life the big diesel engine is here. I've not done my homework, all the specifications. Once I get this thing here back on the rails, we'll do a presentation video, potted history and all the rest of it. And the engine is here at the front, the cab is here, the driver sits sideways in the cab so that he can control the train either so when it's going one way or another way. Here at the front, this is a saloon, so you can actually get a fantastic view. I will put a link to a video, a very nice video I saw recently of such a rail car in France in the description box. And what else can we say about this thing here? That, yes, it's very nice. So let's have a look. Let's see if it's going to cooperate and work. Oh, it's working. You can see, of course, now the commutator will be dirty, the motor's needing cleaning, all sorts of things. Let's put some lights off and see if we can see the headlamps shining. The headlamps work, huh? Oh, look at that. Oh, it's pushed the buffer stop off. Of course. Watch out. Get that on. Okay. Yes, it makes a kind of smell of dirty electric motor. Anyway, it came back to life, but it's needing servicing, absolutely. So let's have a look at the thing from a technical point of view. So I decided to make these technical presentations, just make this nasty old piece of furniture look nicer. Okay, special effects, Patrick's Models and Transport, HO scale. Then I'll just rub this off with a cloth, so easy enough. chalk. Right, let's have a look underneath and see what we're talking about. So, it's a very simple model, very simple. One motor here, here's the motor, which I suspected by the noise, I think it's the Jouef 3-pole motor, which is fitted into this motor bogie here, which is also very compact design. And there's a bulb there at the front. You can probably sort of see the bulb. Maybe you can, I don't know if you can see it, but definitely I know where it is. Let's not drop it on the floor. The bulb is right, you get a pointer. That's a good pointer. I'll show you the bulb is. The bulb is in there. In the more practically. No. Then pickup is only from the motor bogie, so no traction tyres on this model, which is good. One thing less to change. The other bogie is just a dummy. There's no traction on here, and I think, and I'm not sure, maybe because this is a diesel mechanical rail car, so I think that even in real life the traction is only on the bogie where the engine is, because it would make no sense. I don't think there'll be a transmission shaft, a mechanical transmission shaft between the, so yes, so this is pretty realistic. Anyway, I will do my homework and have a good look and read all the have a look at all the technical data on the X3800 Picasso rail car. There's only one thing missing, the front buffers. So the front buffers are broken and missing, but that's not a problem because there are the other. So these buffers, this is the front saloon buffers, or the rear, or whatever. Here there are no lights. You can see there's no lights here at all. There's no form of illumination. So, and honestly I don't even think I'm going to bother because it would be a big job to do it. The inside is pretty simple, plain plastic. I'm going to have to take the bodywork off. The bodywork unclips with these lugs here. You can see these lugs. So we'll have to unclip that, being very careful, and to get to the inside, to the motor. The motor's here. I can see some brush housings here at the side. So no doubt this motor bogie has got a clip-on top or something. So interesting, there's the pickups. The pickups are in contact with the tyres, not the rims, but the tyres, not the flanges. So these wheels have to be cleaned very well. I like the nice detail of the bogies. These are the classic usual Jouef wheels. So what's the plan? I'm putting it on the rails again. Did I get it on? No, I didn't. Well, I don't know. Okay, so the plan is, of course, to take the bodywork off, service the motor, clean the commutator, oil it with technical petroleum jelly, clean the wheels very well. Then I'll have to measure these buffers, rebuild, reconstruct, fabricate a new set of buffers for the rear end, for the other end of the rail car. Then, when I take the bodywork off, I'll see if I can actually access the interior, which technically should be possible. I see it sort of clipped together in there, and give everything a very good clean. And I'll having a look at photographs of the real thing. I'll actually paint the seats the colour they're supposed to be. I've seen some of these for sale with, you know, weathering here. These are the cooling, the ventilation and cooling shafts for the engine compartments here at the front. Not the exhaust pipe. I've seen very weathered examples, all very dirty up here, but I'm not really a big fan of heavy weathering. I quite like my trains to be kind of tidy and pristine. It is a pretty plasticky model, could benefit maybe from, it is very plasticky, but you know, who cares? It's a nice model and that's it. So I'll have a look at some photographs of the original one and see how we can make it maybe a little bit more realistic, or we'll just maybe just enjoy it as it is. So very nice. I do like this. Oops, I'm taking a picture of the mess on the table. And you know, I like steam engines. Steam engines are my favourites. Then I do like, generally with diesels and electrics, I have to have some personal connection to those diesels and electrics, or else they have to be, you know, something completely very original, like this thing here with the JJ with the rubber bands. So it has to be something absolutely, something silly like this. So that actually makes the electric locomotive or the diesel more interesting, or else it has to be a, you know, a connection like an Italian one or something of the kind. With steam, I'm omnivorous. Steam comes above everything else, but I do like diesel rail cars. Rail cars in general, diesel ones in particular, I do. Maybe because I'm also a bus enthusiast, and it's a sort of the missing link, you know, between the bus and the train, the diesel rail car. So I do like diesel rail cars. In fact, you know, I've scratch built one, and I made the very first one of the very first scratch build was a model rail bus. I made a sort of freelance one. We'll have to do some jobs on that, by the way. That needs some attention. So we'll have to be doing some work with the soldering iron. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. I got a bit carried away and long-winded, as usual, as I'm typical. I'm a chatterbox. And anyway, in what's coming up next on the channel, we'll be doing we'll have the railway board out. We'll be doing some more work on there. There's the, how you call it, the footpath. We have to see the footpath. We have to do some other odds and ends. And I have to finish the Coopercraft Bedford. We're nearly there. And then we're going to be concentrating on working in parallel layout, the small layout, and locomotive servicing, because besides this X3800 autorail Picasso, we also have another 2 locomotives to service. One is an Italian State Railways diesel hydraulic. So yes, I do a Breda locomotive. I do also like diesels, but diesels and electrics, as I said before, I have to have some connection, something I have to have seen or travelled behind, or something. It's I don't know. Give me a steam engine and I'll be the happiest man in the world. The diesel and electric, there has to be that relationship between the locomotive and myself. But rail cars, we can say we're nearly at steam engine levels with rail cars. Okay, and so we've got an FS locomotive we'll have to be working on, and then there's another locomotive. There's another surprise locomotive, a steam one, that we'll also be working on. So that's that. I hope you enjoyed the video. Tell me what you think about this rail car, this model. Have you got a similar model? Click the notification bell, subscribe to the channel, share the video, and comment. I like to read your comments. Cheerio, and see you next time. Ciao, ciao.